Hey everyone, Trojan1979. Hope you're doing well. We're doing more Beer League NHL94 with Tecmojon and Chaos. Their series, we're going to start out with the Chicago Blackhawks and the Detroit Red Wings. And of course, as always, we're going to let the masses know that this is happening right now. So we're going to shoot out some links out there. And let us know how you're doing out in the real world today. We're in that hump day mode here Wednesday. We're almost there, guys. A couple more days, and we'll be at the weekend if that's your thing. So, all right, got the announcement out in a few places, and let's hope that we can get some people here in chat. If you're in chat, please say hello. We'd love to say hello to you. And going solo again, for some reason, just schedules are not lining up for the commentary. I'm imagining that will improve once the playoffs start. So, let's get chat out. Looks like Adam is here. Welcome, Adam. And let's get it rocking and rolling. And there's some game audio for you. Let me know if the levels are right. So this is one of the more common matchups. Really two of the best teams in the game. The Detroit Red Wings in the right hands. I mean, easily the best top five, top to bottom, that you can put on the ice. Usually led by either Cicerelli or Yzerman at center. Cicerelli, just incredible shot. But I mean, there's really no weaknesses in the skating and all the skills of the skaters. The issue has to do with Tim Sheldove, your goalie, is just doesn't match up well with the other offensive potency that exists at this tier. So the Blackhawks, of course, have Roenick. Larmer is a decent weapon as well. Steve Smith and Chelios, good defenders, but really Belfour is what rounds that roster off. So it's kind of Roenick against everyone else, then you hope that Belfour holds up against the potency. And right away, we see the speed of the Red Wings. And Tecmojon here looks like he's on the road, and Cicerelli gets the first goal here. Coffee and Ogrodnik, I don't even really going to the bench here. Chaos is known for pulling out those weight buggers and just guys that you don't normally ever see make the roster. And there's a shot from Roenick, and there you see the terrible goaltending. So Brown with the assist. We're already now tied up at 1 to get 2 goals in the first minute already. You're going to just see a lot of offensive chances, and can Belfour slow down the Red Wings, and can the Blackhawks, get enough shots on goal? Brown with a chance, and he feeds it off, and now the other way, here comes Cicerelli. And this one is turned away by Belfour. And Roenick skates it up, and a one-timer, does not get the shot off, does Roenick. And a nice block there by Sheldove. Nice manual goaltending, and a shot turned away. Jason feeds it up. Nope, it's off the back of the skate. Larmer has a chance here in the zone. Pass shot and a delayed penalty. Touched up. And that's going to be Paul Coffey going into the box for 2 minutes. At 1 minute 30 seconds of the first period. 2 minutes 30 seconds of the first period. And Chicago's on the power play. I think that might be Vlad Konstantinov there feeding it up. Yzerman knocked down. Chelios, a backhand shot from Roenick. And now Cicerelli with another chance runs right into Roenick. Brown is taken away by Jason. Jason up to Cicerelli. And in the same goal, in the same manner, just later in the period, and Cicerelli gets the second goal of the game. It's 2-1 Detroit. So, exciting so far. A lot of offense. All right, so turned away. Here comes Steve Smith the other way. We're under a minute now in the first period. Larmer puts a shot on Sheldove. Turned away. Chason the other way. Chason has an intercept. Here comes Steve Larmer. And feeds it in. No one-timer. He wanted it possibly to Brown. 10 seconds now. And puck is loose. Maybe one shot. Nope, it's turned away, and that'll do it for the first period. 2-1. Chaos' Detroit Red Wings over Tecmojon's Chicago Blackhawks. At the Joe. All right, so Yzerman on the wing. And is mishandled at 25. Boy, I just don't know all these. Ronix has, that might have been a one-timer, but they gave it to him unassisted. We're all tied at 2 in 19 seconds in the second period. It's hard to spit it out when these skaters move this fast. So Roenick and Cicerelli show so far. Larmer with a check and gets the puck and the shorthand, and Sheldove finds a way to get his pads on it. Chelios is checked from behind. It looks like Cicerelli is going to go in for 2 for roughing. At 58 seconds in the second period, Chicago's on the power play. Sergei Fedorov trying to go cross crease is turned away, and a delayed penalty, and we're going to have 4-on-4 skating here in a moment. As Roenick goes in for 2 minutes, that'll hurt. At 1:25 in the second period. 4-on-4 skating. Paul Coffey looking for a shot. Sends it into the stands. Lucky souvenir, hopefully. Hopefully no one caught it in their beer. Because those are $12 each. Oh, it's short side. It floats in, and the penalty for it. Interference. So he gets the goal with get the interference penalty. So now it is 3-on-4. And Chicago's back on the power play for 1:12. And that happened at 1:49 in the second period. Belfour scoops it up to Steve Smith. Takes the zone. And a shot. And looks like there's another penalty here on Detroit. So Sergei Fedorov, Cicerelli, and Yzerman are all in the box. This is the dream scenario if you're Tecmojon. Now, can you capitalize? 4-on-3. It'll be extended 4-on-3 power play. And out of play, the face-off in neutral ice, picked up by Christian Ruutu. Puts it on the stick side, turned away. Here comes Paul Coffey. Trying to find anything. Shorthanded, intercepted by Ruutu. Christian Ruutu takes the zone. Taken down by Chiasson. Chiasson up to Drake. Drake with the, oh my gosh, the pass shot in between in the 5-hole. And Chiasson with the assist, and it's 4-2. See fantasy football player Deontay Jenkins, Adam, all in chat. Thank you for hanging out tonight. It's pass shot city tonight. Everyone's trying it. Chaos getting the better of it so far, up 2 goals. His Detroit Red Wings over the Chicago Blackhawks of Tecmojon. Intercepted by Cicerelli. And a shot and turned away. Belfour is there. And now the pass up to Roenick was currently at right wing because he came out of the box. So we're still on that, the effects of that power play, or that I should say that it's still the power play for Chicago. Well, not anymore. And time expires here in the second. And we'll be at even strength here. So 4-2 going into the third. Tecmojon needing some offense, needing some good one-timers, some quality shots. Larmer getting taken down. And the defense of Chaos has been tremendous with the skaters. He hasn't had to lean on his goaltender that much because he's been able to get to the skaters with his own. And there goes, let's see here, Steve Chiasson, 2 minutes. And so Chicago again is on the power play at 50 seconds in. And right now I just have time for video game hockey, Adam. I don't have a preferred NCAA anything. All right, here comes Chelios. And the puck is turned away by Coffey. Breakaway checked from behind, no penalty. And a shot. And the rebound picked up by the Blackhawks, now feeding it to Larmer on the wing. Tries to do a centering pass, intercepted by Cicerelli. Now Roenick has it at center in the slot. And a lot of passing and a shot. No, Roenick cannot get off the stick. That was a really good scoring chance there. Could not do anything with it. Blackhawks looking for anything. And one-timer, and that's what you want in the slot. And there's the hat trick to Jeremy Roenick. Only trailing by one now is Tecmojon at 2:49 in the third period. Schmidt, I have you as nothing. I have lots of other people updating the spreadsheet. Don't worry, it'll all get tabulated in the end. This would certainly not be the forum to lodge that complaint. We have a Discord channel for that. So here comes Chelios. 30 seconds. And Ogranick is out for the game, so about 16 seconds remaining here. Last flash here for Tecmojon needs to win the faceoff and find a way to get a deke or a quick shot on net. He's got a long way to go up the ice here and picked up, and I don't think he has enough time to get this down here. And it's intercepted before it gets to the net. And that's all she wrote for Game 1 Chaos over Tecmojon in a 4-3 game. And there it is. So let's get Game 2 up here for you. So he sent me the information as far as what the next... So it looks like San Jose, Tampa Bay. We're going to go into the basement here. So he was San Jose, so that means Tecmojon is going to be the Sharks. And the Lightning here for and Schmidt. It only matters at the end of the tabulation, so there'll be opportunity to get those things corrected. Right now, my focus is to call the game that's in front of me. All right, Tecmojon and Chaos. So, Chaos with, in my opinion, the better team here. However, Tecmojon will have the home ice. I know that's not particularly beneficial to the Sharks. Basically, it's all about the Brian Bradley show. You got to slow him down. Terrible defenders. Terrible goaltenders on both sides of this. You got Wendell Young in net for the Lightning. Archer Sirbe for the Sharks. He's trash as well. Sharks are slower, but they have some guys who can shoot. But it's kind of by committee, and it's the Brian Bradley show and everyone else for the Lightning. No, I'm not quite fat enough there, and I don't have just the stash, you know. This is the second game. Everything is a 2-game series, Tom. It's the one home, one away for the regular season. And then I also have another video that I can do, but if the channel needs to be occupied by anyone else, I can certainly do that tomorrow night. So, be interested to see if he goes with Kizio or, you know, who he decides to put at center. Center is Kizio by default, but Rob Goudreau often finds himself there. Johan Garpenloff is another good option. Pat Falloon, even he's, you know, the former Minnesota North Star. Andy Reid was bigger than me when he was 13 years old. Let's get real about that. All right, well, here we go. Well, we hear the Sharks, Oregon going off there. Kizio misses a check already. Falun bounces off and turned away by Urbe. Here comes Falun on the wing. Trying to find anything. Spoke checked. And shot on Wendell Young turned away. Falun going shorthanded, turned away again. Roman Hammerlich scoops it up and loses again to Falun. And up to Kontos on the wing. Goudreau now the other way. The center, skating it to the center in the slot, misses it wide. Kontos trying to handle it. He does. 1-on-3. And Archis Urbe is there. Nice manual goaltending by Tecmojon. Tries to feed Falun on the wing. Is poked away. Falun still in the wing now, going for a shot. Didn't have a whole lot on it. Turned away by Young. Kontos doesn't handle it. Now Neil Wilkinson resets it, sends it back to Dougie Wilson. Picked up. And a shot is let go. And the pass is intercepted by Wilkinson again. And trying to feed into the slot, but Roman Hammerlich is there. And a centering pass is intercepted. Here comes Kelly Kizio. Kelly Kizio misses wide. I don't know if that was a pass shot or just a poor pass. And the pass is up to Goudreau. The EA special attempt. Wendell Young is able to scoop up the loose puck. No one was there to grab the rebound. Not a whole lot of stoppage here. It's been going pretty steady for a number of minutes. As we're under 5 seconds here. Archis Urbe scoops up the puck, and we're scoreless into the second period. Let me know who your favorite team in NHL 94 is. Love to hear your thoughts in chat. I'm Tecmojon 1979. This is Beer League NHL 94. You know, I'm hurting. I don't have a color commentator tonight, so it must be the labor shortage. And no one has any spare color commentators apparently. Kontos on the wing, and nice manual goaltending by Urbe with Tecmojon there. So nice job by him. Goudreau 1 against 4. That's probably not going to be too productive here. Urbe up to Falun. 1-on-4, feeds Goudreau just outside the slot, enters the slot, and a shot from Falun is wide. Wendell Young. I think that's Norm McIver feeding it up now to Kontos. Chris Kontos to Brian Bradley. That's the shot you want. That's the main way to score, but we have penalty, probably interference against the Lightning, and the Sharks are biding their time. Finally touched up by McIver. Chris Kontos into the box for 2 minutes at 2:21 of the second period, and the San Jose Sharks are on the power play. Hammerlich feeds it up, and Brian Bradley goes far post, short-handed, assisted by Casper and Hammerlich. So the one thing about this is when you're on the power play, your defensive awareness can go to pot, as they say, and there is a shot, a power play goal unassisted from Falun, gets the rebound and puts it home, and we're all tied at 1. Tom Stanky says he likes the LA Kings. Adam says he likes the Blackhawks. I'm a Blackhawks guy myself, just being a Hawks fan. I have the Belfort jersey. You can do a lot of things with them, that's for sure. Tied at 1 here. Game 2, Chaos won the first game. I believe the final was 4-2 on that one. Tecmojon looking to get a win in the column here. Playing at home with San Jose. Dougie Wilson with a huge shot. Actually found the net. And nice save by Urbe. It looked like the deke might have been just enough there. But Wendell Young scoops up the cleared puck. No icing. And centering pass from the Lightning is intercepted by Dougie Wilson. Doug Wilson puts it on right on the hip of Hammerlich, and that is the end of the second period. We're all tied at 1. So, Beer League Tecmo. This is essentially the same format that people will experience live. If you haven't yet, don't know what live NHL 94 is all about, why don't you join us? in February the 5th. Oh, and Falloon had Wendell Young beat, and he pipes it out. But we will be gathering in person for those that are able to attend in Minneapolis, Minnesota, and Brian Bradley goes cross crease, assisted by Chambers and Young. And it's 2-1. Dallas Stars, Modano. You've got Russ Courtnall. You've got help me out here, Jim Johnson on that roster. And a one-timer to Falloon, all tied at 2. 3:07 here on the clock. That'll be 1:53 in the first period. Huge goal. Well, fantasy football player, if you want to join us at the Moxie Uptown, we do have a link. That second link underneath the clock there at tinyurl.com, NHL94, Modano 2. Tournament is called Modano, Mo Problems, and we'll be getting together. So book your flight now, and we'll see you in February on your birthday. Goudreau scoops it up around the net. Nope, loses it. Kizio trying to find something. Chambers. Poor pass picked up by Brian Bradley and puts a shot on net, and unfortunately Irbe goes down. That's a hat trick for Bradley. Casper and Chambers with the apples, and it's 3:30. I'm sure you guys would love to see another game. I really want to try to do these with color commentary, and without it, it just loses a little something. So there's a different energy to it. There are smarter people in the world when it comes to NHL94, and I'd love to get them involved. But there's so many leagues going on right now. And a one-timer to Contos from Casper, 4-2. This was the score before. 36 seconds. It's really hard to get up the ice in time. You got to win both faceoffs, and you got to guess right both times. Contos wins it, so this is pretty much it. And the putback, and that is the dagger. Contos, his second goal of the game. Bradley with the assist. And Tecmojon is going to get some reasonably decent goal differential going into the rest of the tournament with these 2 wins. So Tecmojon played really well. I thought he had the inferior team. This may be one of the bigger mismatches in the tiers, having the Lightning and then everyone else. The score potency with Brian Bradley, as long as he's on the ice, he's just better than everyone. So 5-2, your final here. Chaos over Tecmojon. And, Adam, we get it done in Minneapolis. It's actually very inexpensive to fly into Minneapolis. Look it up. MSP is the airport name. A lot of direct flights right in there. If you had to do a connecting flight, it's still such a common route that you'd be surprised just how inexpensive it is. And we have the hotel. We have a special rate in place, which is also the venue for the tournament. So $89 a night. And it's a fantastic place, the Moxie Uptown. It's going to be super casual feel. The first few beers are on us. It's going to be a lot of fun. But that's all I got tonight here. It's about 9:30. I turn into a pumpkin pretty soon. Wanted to get on here sooner, but the little guy wouldn't go down for me. But if you were here tonight, I do appreciate you hanging out. I'm Trojan, wishing you guys the best for the rest of the evening, and you guys take care now.